walking. I've been trying harder all my life, 'cause I need to be perfect. If I could just be a little better, maybe you could be my salvation out of here. I can get it off, we are never done. I'm Julian, baby, you are like the sun. Pour out your love, fill me to the top. Let me hear that champagne burst and pop. 'Cause as long as you are here.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh god. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh god. Everyone pray to Fairlight. Everyone pray to Fairlight. He's the only one who can save us now. Yes! We're alive again.
I've been trying to bend the rules since I barely was walking. I've been trying harder all my life, 'cause I need to be perfect. If I could just be a little better, maybe you could be my salvation out of here. I can get it off, we are never done. I'm Julian, baby, you are like the sun. Pour out your love, fill me to the top. Let me hear that champagne burst and pop. 'Cause as long as you are here with me, I'll be living long and wild and free. I can get it off, fill me to the top. Let me hear that champagne burst and pop. 'Cause as long as you are here, love, I'll be living long and wild and free. I can get it off, fill me to the top. Let me hear that champagne burst and pop. Cause as long as you are here with me, I'll be living long and wild and free. I can get it off, fill me to the top. Let me hear that champagne burst and pop.
Dragon Age, Inquisition, na 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 na. Oh no, oh no, not again. Fuck you, game. Don't tell me this. Don't tell me this. Please. Don't tell me this is. Tell me it ain't true. Don't run the fucking benchmark! Fuck you. Fuck you, game. I'm hard process ending the game. Oh, good God, I've broken everything. Oh, God. Fuck it.
I've been trying to bend the rules since I barely was walking. I've been trying harder all my life, 'cause I need to be perfect. If I could just be a little better, maybe you could be my salvation out of here. I can get it off, we are never done. I'm Julian, baby, you are like the sun. Pour out your love, fill me to the top. Let me hear that champagne burst and pop. 'Cause as long
The true beginning is here. Dragon Age Inquisition. Has begun. We return once again to the land of Emma Chan. Now, it all popped off yesterday. Champagne burst in pop. It all popped off, mate. Yeah? Yeah, little pop off. Right? We spent at least, I don't know, 400 years walking around, picking up bits of elder flower on the ground. And then we decided to go and side with the mages, and we go and find this the fucking most evil looking mage of the world, and he cast some sort of time spell, and the guy that I'm with right now, Mythomatic, fucking tried to counter it, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. Some sort of time travel, what do they call it? Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly bullshit happened. Now, does my ping go further? It does. Look at that, it pings everything. I've added a couple of mods. Extended ping. More gathering items when you gather items from outside. And that might be it. So I don't actually know what in the fuck happened yesterday. But we ended up here. He's like, oh, we're like under the castle or something. But I think we might be in a different point in time. It literally says at the top, find out what happened. So that's what we're gonna do. Now I've got Dorian with me. Now, what type of mage is Dorian? We have a Inferno and Spirit mage in Solus, so I might make him into a Storm and Winter mage or not. Is there something in particular that he does well? Necro? There isn't Necro, is there? Is this Necromancy? There isn't evil. I don't even see like evil magic. We're in water, so maybe we should do lightning. Chain lightning. Energy barrage. Stormbringer. Conductive current. Extra damage. Extra damage. Extra damage. He just became a Storm Mage. Now it might be time to finally look at tactics. Oh. It doesn't let me set tactics. Ah, I see. He just does what he wants. All good. Stormian. You could call him Stormian. I, of course, am playing Emma-chan. The beast. And we find ourselves here, and I don't know what's going on, so... Good time to join if you haven't seen any of the streams this week, because I feel like the game has really just begun. And we find ourselves lost in this fucking set of caverns, I guess, underneath this castle. But like, what is going on with all these, like, this shit? What the fuck is that? Is this Castle Redcliffe? And we were here before, right? In Dragon Age Origins.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen.
Good point, actually. Do we have some items that he might be able to wear? What has he got on? He's got on an igneous staff. Cold damage. Do we have one that does lightning? I mean, this is better for him. in general. Oh, he has to be level 7. He's level 6. Alright, well, this is fine for now then. And what about your armor? Yeah, he can't do anything. I don't know if he's going to stay with us or not. But we'll give him some stuff.
This is not an improvement.
Since we're alone. I'm guessing I can't. No. Time crystals. Okay. You made him Frost? Interesting. Elsa Chan is my Frost Queen. No one can usurp the glory that was Elsa Chan. The Frozen. I've got this horrible feeling that we're going to come out at the other end of this and they're going to be like...
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins.
Didn't we meet this guy?
Guide me, Andraste guide me.
Oh no, are we in the future? I thought we were going to be in the past, but we're in the future, aren't we? We're in a future where this guy has done whatever he wanted, where we weren't there to stop him, and we have to go back in time again. Is that what it's going to be? Damn it, I was hoping I could yeet him off the edge. Oh, he did get yeeted off the edge. Ultimately. The sad music is making me feel like we're in the future. I did this in one of my games as well. This is what happened in one of my games where they went... In fact, no, yeah, I've had it. I think I've done it in one game. But they end up in the future and they see what happens if they don't stop everything that's going to happen. Varric!
Andraste Sacred Knickers, you're alive. Where were you? How did you escape?
We didn't escape.
What's going on here?
Alexius sent us into the future.
It is the future.
Everything that happens to you is weird.
What happened to you?
You don't look so good, Varric. What happened?
Bite your tongue. I look damn good for a dead man.
You're no more dead than we are.
The not dying version of this red lyrium stuff? Way worse. Just saying.
We get to Alexius, and I just might be able to send us back to our own time. Simple, really.
That may not be as easy as you think. Alexius is just a servant. His Elder One assassinated the Empress and led a demon army in a huge invasion of the South. The Elder One rules everything. What's left of it, anyway. Alexius is really not the one you need to worry about.
Oh, God.
I promise you, Varric, we'll make sure none of this happens.
I'm pretty sure you're crazy. Or I'm crazy. Either way, it's a nice thought. You want to take on Alexius? I'm in. Let's go.
Okay, the boy's back. And we can level him up. he has all the... He's all good, isn't he? So we are in the future, huh? What's up, Somesh? Where did I come from? I come from down here?
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water.
Cassandra.
You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
We're going to kill Alexius. Come with us.
I don't understand. What use is there in fighting him now?
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time? Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
If Dorian is right and can actually reverse the spell, then yes.
None of this will happen. Andraste, please let that be true. Alexius locked himself in the throne room. That is where we'll find him.
Let's go fuck him up. This is not the road. I fucking love time travel. I love it. I fucking love it, I said. He fucked it up though. Dorian saved the whole world just then. You know? No matter what anyone says, there's nothing I would have done there. We could have stopped this. What am I looking for? Is that a person that was fucking crushed in a door under a rock? Nice. There should be something here, no? Oh, there's fucking someone in there, dude.
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
What is the date? I need to know how much time has passed.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
I'm here now. No matter what, I'll drive them all back to Tevinter.
Not Tevinter. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
That Magister's going to regret he didn't just kill me.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must tried. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Okay. Find Leliana. And I'm guessing she's the other thing here. No, wait, what? No. Oh my god, you guys.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Get that blood for the
fuck.
offering.
Andraste, have mercy on their souls.
Well, the gang's all back together. What could go wrong now?
What are these things to look at here? Look. Is like something else, or is it just still marked where to find the others? You see the two marks on the map? Oh my god, video game, please. Oh my god. This is just where we found Varric and Cassandra, isn't it? Is there nothing else here? It's confusing me. I'm scared that I've missed something. So be it. We're going back in time. Doesn't matter.
Take a look around. See if there's anything we can use.
God, having that ping be really increased is wonderful. Best mod so far. Apart from the one that removed the body of the elf. So I forget what red lyrium did. Wasn't it the thing that made Varric go insane last time? And it made Bertrand go mad? Is that red lyrium? What were the effects of it? It makes Superman stronger but more crazy.
Want me to handle that?
I forgot you're a rogue. Power. Was that some boots? There are no such thing as boots. Can I imagine it? Belt of electric resistance. So what's going on with them? They're overpowered right now, or what? Why have they got red lyrium eyes?
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city. They're upon us!
Hello. Where am I? Oh wow, they're fucking me up, dude.
Help for the mage, please! I can do this all day!
May she find
She
peace
died
at
again.
the Maker's side.
Whew. Mage seems fun in this game. I'm glad that I played the worst class last. I think Warrior would have been more fun in Dragon Age Origins. Rogue remains, I don't care what you say, the best class in Dragon Age 2. And Mage in this one. Is the idea I'm getting. And I wish these people would be out of my way. Really. Please. Is there a mod to let me walk through people? So there was nothing even in here? Right. This walkthrough says if you're not playing as Warrior, be careful moving through this next part. Wow.
Spake! You will break.
What have you done to her?
Die first. Or you will.
Take a break, bitch.
You're alive.
Well, that was impressive.
Anger is stronger than any pain. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You
This is proof
aren't
that
curious
women
how
age
we got here?
worse than men.
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I need to find Alexius and reverse the spell.
If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Couldn't be bothered to write it in.
We need to
DM
find
decided
Alexius.
to send you
I'm
to
sure
the
he'll be
future
in the
on a
nicer
whim.
part of the castle, if there is one.
Can I break this? 1 year of marriage. Fucking Leliana, man. She looks so good in this one. They went and ruined her beautiful face. The ravages of time have destroyed my face. The attack on my life has left me mutilated and scarred. What does he say? Palpatine? Unlimited power. Oh. Is something supposed to be happening? Jesus Christ. When you spend 1 year moderating on Twitter, a Reddit post. A political Reddit
The
post.
Magister needs more power for his rituals.
After you finish reading one
Come
political
forth and serve
tweet.
the Elder One.
Hello.
This is madness. Alexius can't have wanted this.
What have you done, Alexius? You have doomed us all. The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. That's what he says. That's Leliana. Dark side degradation. Oh my god, the fucking... jumping. Whoa, yes!
The breach, it's...
Everywhere.
Used to be, it was only dwarves who were afraid of the sky. Now, it's just good sense.
I love this shit. How do you describe that in D&D though, you know? I assure you I shall have to describe it at some point. A giant swirling maelstrom, greens and greys. Floating islands and broken debris. It is as if the world has been turned upside down. Great red rifts of lyrium bursts from the ground. Don't loot. Don't shoot. Ah. Reality looked no different than that of a nightmare. Where did the dream begin and the nightmare end? The poisonous air was thick with death. It's Hawk. Hawk-chan. No, it doesn't. It is. No, it doesn't, bro. Shut the fuck up. You don't know anything about Dragon Age Inquisition. Why is Alexius leaving scraps of his journal all over the place, though? Battle mage armor, you say? He's got an arm out. Sexy, sexy. Oh my god. No better weapon for her, right? Cassandra. Yep. Yes, there is. Ancestral Blade of Lides. 4% attack, 4% crit damage, 4% willpower, 10% damage bonus if not being hit for 5 seconds. She's probably going to get hit a lot, but it's a better sword, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes it's hard to describe things in D&D the way that you want to see it, but I do find that, like, it doesn't matter. Just try and describe it, and everyone else's brain will fill in the rest. The odds are they're not seeing exactly what you see, but there are times when I really would like to try and get something so alien across, but
yes,
it's hard to do.
I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Imagine a cat with the head of a baby.
On your feet!
Dead!
Can we close this? Hello? No?
Dorian!
I'm not reading that. Noodle. Come on now.
You've got to love what Alexius has done with the place.
I know you just spent the last 15 minutes typing it up. I'm not reading it. I can't be expected to read something that's longer than one sentence long.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
What did I just pick up that he wants to see? I just assumed it was going to be like one gold piece and some tat. Noodle's thesis. Make a cutscene. I do that sometimes. The way that I see it, and I don't always explain this to my players, and I probably should, is that if I'm setting a scene, it's a cutscene. Don't interrupt me.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
You know what I mean?
Can we open it?
If I'm describing an
Perhaps,
area to you, it's a
but it
cutscene.
looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Something evil lurks within.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
Block
them from coming up the stairs!
Fucked it up. You see that? That was a perfect counter right there. What you just witnessed.
I could really go for some light reading.
Is Wax Steven in here? Speaking of reading. There's some disappointing news for him. Some very disappointing news indeed. This is most disappointing. This is most disappointing indeed. That's the evil bad guy. Big bad evil guy. In my current campaign. I haven't seen yesterday's stream. We given up. Yeah, well, the Tiny Emma mod made everyone in the party tiny, and it fucking obliterated the cutscenes, like all of them. It was funny for one stream, but just fucking annoying for all of them. You know. And what of Josephine, my love?
What happened here?
Venatory decorating at its finest.
What's up? I don't know anything. What a horrible name. Change it.
They haven't noticed us yet. Good opportunity to look for higher ground.
Kill the enchanter!
Fucking suck, dude. Oh, can you imagine? Why would you ever wear metal if chainmail exists? What did I just say?
Interrupting your dinner?
If mages exist with lightning spells, you know? I'm very fucking tired today. I don't know if you've noticed. Since all we've done is watch woodworking videos, and I've quietly wandered around in this dungeon. Drink the water. That's a really good idea. I didn't drink enough water yesterday. Yeah, why the fuck are they wearing metal against mages? Unless their armor is magic resistant. But if their armor is magic resistant, then they're using magic. And you know what that means. That makes them mages. Oh, this was supposed to let me sneak around the enemy, wasn't it? And I didn't do it. Yep. Bashable walls. Hello there! It's me, Emma Tran. And your bitches is dead. There's a picture of PB there, look at that. Bro, that looks exactly like PB. What the fuck? How can something look so much like PB and not be PB? PB had hepatosplenomegaly. Hello there! Ah, you knew I was coming! I am the warrior, and hard to win if you survive. The warrior, 'cause I am the warrior. One of my favorite songs ever. Who sang that? I fucking love that song. Who sings that? Oh yeah, I like wear my Nirvana t-shirt. And I love Nirvana. Name 3 songs from the album, you bitch. Yeah? Name the 13th anniversary B-side special edition remastered track that they released in 1996 on cassette only. You ain't a fan. You ain't a fan of Scandal. Idiot. That's you people, by the way. That's the type of fucking shit you people say when someone says they like something casually. Oh yeah, I very casually and slightly enjoy this one thing. Yeah? Well, I liked it first. And I'm better. That makes me better than you. That's you lot in the chat. You feel good about who you are? Hmm? You feel good about being that? Well, you know what you are? A wretch. Nothing more than a wretch. What a great word. Wretch. Also, wretched is the best way to describe Noodle Leith I've ever heard. He was wretched and broken. Like a worm that had been blended with a twig.
What damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
I've gone around in circles. For the longest time. Hello there!
Are they praying? Let's try to take them by surprise.
One down! Yeah! Down!
Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
I hope the older one is me. I'm guessing it's not. It has to be what's her face, surely. Unless it's just like the ultimate fucking bullshit demon that we haven't seen yet. I can't really remember who the villains were. In terms of on the demon side of things. It was just like Desire Demon and this thing from
Let's
the
head back
Fade.
to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
What's up, Annie? She from London, innit? You actually from London, Annie? Or did you just move there for work? I'm enjoying this game. I knew I would like the game. I just didn't think the game would do well for stream. And I was right. Wasn't I? He's from Coventry. That's pathetic. Grow up.
It's over, Alexius.
So it is. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
It does matter. I will undo this.
How many times have I tried? The past cannot be undone. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, There is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all.
Merlin.
Felix!
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Did he do all of this to save his son? I love it when a villain has a good reason to be a villain. Release him. Give us the amulet.
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
Oh!
No.
Liliana!
No!
What have you done?
I gave the world for Felix! I'll save him from...
died, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
How do we reverse the spell?
This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible! You must go now!
Oh god, the darkened one.
The Elder One.
Oh fuck,
We'll
it's
have
a
to
dragon.
hurry. This is bad.
Of course it's a dragon. Why wouldn't it be a dragon, Bradley? You fucking numpty.
We'll hold the main door. Once they
Wait, that
break
means it
through,
could literally
it's
still be
all
what's
you,
her face.
Nightingale.
I won't let you die.
No, I won't let you commit suicide.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes.
Alright, Metallica.
Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have arrows.
Oh god. Hey, what's up, Sia? Wait, you're the biggest Mass Effect fan of all time and you never played this?
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
3 days of information. No, I know that
You
feeling.
move, and we all die!
Go on, girl. Did it work?
You'll have to do better than that.
Wait a minute. So the rules of time travel are what? Unlocked? But then this could just keep happening. So are we in a different universe? An alternate reality? I'm confused. You're done here, bitch. You're done!
You failed, Alexius. How forgiving is your Elder One?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
This is a fun little section of the game. Jump to the future for a
Or
bit.
not.
But now what?
Grand Enchanter Fiona.
Queen Anora.
When
Queen
I
Anora.
granted your mage's sanctuary, I thought it was understood that they would not force my people from their homes.
Your Majesty, let me assure you, we never intended any of this.
Your intentions ceased to matter when my people were threatened. I am rescinding my offer of sanctuary. You and your followers will leave Ferelden at once.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
I should point out that we did come here for mages to close the breach.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
You haven't got anywhere else
Hopefully
to go.
better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I suggest conscripting them. They've proven what they'll do given too much freedom.
I've known a lot of mages. They can be loyal friends if you let them. Friends who make bad decisions, but still loyal.
All right.
It seems we
And,
have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
You are our prisoners. Huzzah! Allies. Offer the rebel mages a full alliance. Conscript the rebel mages into the service of the Inquisition. Allies.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition
Noodle
side.
greatly approves.
We'll discuss this later.
I'll pray that the rest of the Inquisition honors your promise then.
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now.
What just happened?
We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
Oh wow, everyone
Whether
else.
you accept the Inquisition's alliance or not, you will leave my kingdom.
Interesting.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
Congratulations. That's the end of Dragon Age Inquisition.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
Look how great she looks.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
Turning mages loose. We need their cooperation. They deserve freedom. I lied to them. Consider this their probation. Emma Pickles. Emma Pickles. What would she say? Emma Pickles. Emma Pickles. Not acting. She would say they deserve freedom. Emma doesn't really care about the rules.
They're not monsters. They're people, and they deserve the same respect as anyone else.
This is not about respect. Even the strongest mages can be overcome by demons in conditions like these. You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision, I support it. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism
You look
speaks.
great.
Here
dude.
I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Holy shit.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
Famex, thank you for the 6 months, friend.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked.
Enjoy those Red Balls, buddy.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We should look into the things
Looking
you saw
great,
in this
Leliana.
dark future.
Fuck.
The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone. One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room.
The
Join
clipping
us.
on that dress.
None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Okay.
And I'd hoped to sit out the assault on the breach. Take a nap. Maybe go for a walk.
What is it they say? No rest for the wicked.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
Dorian will join the Inquisition. Dorian will join the Inquisition. Dorian will not join. I want him in the Inquisition.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes? I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Maker willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Thank you for the fat stacks. Fat stacks. Fat stacks of cash. Fat stacks. Fat stacks of cash. Fat stacks. Fat stacks of cash. Fat stacks. Fat stacks. You got them fat sacks. Them fat stacks. Them fat sacks. Fat sacks. Them fat stacks. Them fat sacks of cash. You got them fat sacks. Them fat stacks. Them fat sacks. Fat sacks. Them fat stacks. Them fat sacks of cash.
A few fat stacks, the wife's getting boots. A few more sacks, now the wife's getting food. There's a couple more drop, he can pay for the roof. That's all for his head and Emma too. He also needs a space for the animals to live in, and he needs some more to pay for the counseling. And he streams every day. What does he get back? A few fat stacks of cash.
Fat stacks of cash. Fat stacks of cash. Fat stacks of cash. Fat stacks of cash. Is this game a big download? Hood? I don't know. What the fuck is this tweet that someone just sent me? What the fuck am I looking at? Why someone just sent me a tweet that says @BuffWater, and it's all it is a picture of someone with a fucking head circumference thing on. Okay. They made the account today just to send me that. That's the only tweet they've ever sent. Okay. Let's carry on with our video game playthrough of the video game Dragon Age Inquisition. And here we are, once again. What are we doing, Noodle? What are we doing, huh? Pardon? Yeah, right. What's up, Sia? How's it going? I haven't seen you since the old Mass Effect. I bet you are absolutely... I bet you haven't stopped pissing the bed since they announced that game, huh? I don't think I know... Like, everyone in general really loves Mass Effect, myself included, but I don't think I know anyone who loves it quite as much as Sia does.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners
Never someone supposed to play Mass Effect are going to hibernation until another BioWare game is, but I think that might be the case.
I should tell you,
I'm not really judging you.
Raised some fuss
I am.
when they
I know. I
learned
will
about
be. I will remember this. I'm kidding.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the
doing
Grand
okay.
Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
Am I doing this war table thing? I'd like to go and speak to this woman. Oh, she's there. Let's see what she has to say
I'll
for
take
herself.
my leave. Good day.
Haven't seen her standing up yet.
Who is she, Ambassador?
That sounds...
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
How?
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We are becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
I feel like using lyrium is a bad idea. Didn't we just see a future in which the whole world was corrupted and overtaken by red lyrium? Okay.
The Chantry should be a place of hope, not another group scrambling for answers.
That must be its strength again. The Chants did much to bridge nations.
That's the power of hairspray, Noodle. You should get
Little
some.
but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andraste's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
I suppose a shared faith can be useful when talking with strangers.
Precisely. And these similar interests are merely where we begin. We must learn to think beyond our own wants to secure peace in Thedas.
Oh!
How did someone so lovely and selfless go into Orlesian politics, Lady Montelier?
Well, that is, really, you give me too much credit. While you're here, I do have a question. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
I don't claim to be holy. Andraste chose me. How will you? That's private. I don't know.
I don't know if a miracle from Andraste saved me any more than they do.
Yet as rumors your Andraste's herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply. A difficult situation, and I thank you for your answer. A good day to you.
How the fuck am I supposed to know if I'm Jesus Christ or not? She wants me to use this. She wants me to use this.
Good. Please tell me if you find something.
Alright, I will. Nice to finally see you again. Use your table. How would you say table in Irish? Nice to finally use your table. Table. How do they say it? Irish people. I don't think I've ever heard an Irish person say table. Dorian.
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halamsharal? Cows milking farmers?
That's weird. You're a mage.
I take it you don't agree.
On the contrary, I approve. Heartily. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
So long as they're like you. I can't romance him, right?
I don't believe that.
It's true. The conditions here are different. Southern mages aren't used to ruling. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed. By inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still,
I've got a few inches for you,
my
sir.
homeland
You keep
should be a
dressing like
cautionary
that.
Tale, not a source of inspiration.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Yes. Everyone outside the Imperium always seems quite fascinated by it. Probably why they come up with so many ridiculous tales. Flying cows over Minrathous. That's madness. All right, that one's actually true, but the cows didn't have wings. I digress. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
Could Tevinter be an ally?
I'm wondering if the Imperium
Otter.
would be a useful ally.
I'd think you'd be more concerned whether or not they'd support the Venatori. They won't, of course. At least, not officially. They'll disavow all knowledge of dangerous cultists. Secretly. Many Magisters will rejoice at the idea. And if the South falls to chaos in the meantime, all the better.
Wait, where is Tevinter then? He keeps referencing the South. I'm guessing the North. How did you get Josephine to look so damn tasty? I've got a bunch of mods on the game. At the moment. We've got Solus with hair. Sarah's got a ponytail. Apparently, my Qunari character has slender arms and body, but I actually have no idea what the female Qunari body looks like before the mod is on, so I have no idea if it actually worked or not. I've got a de-shiny complexion mod on everyone because everyone's so shiny. I have an elongated eyelashes mod on apparently, and I've got a dress and hairstyle change for Josephine. I've also got no fog of war and more loot, crafting loot, and a larger search radius increased mod.
It would be in the Imperium's best interest to help. Surely it could use allies.
I think the Imperium gave up on the idea of allies a long time ago. We've been fighting the Qunari for what, 200 years off and on? It's a point of pride that we go it alone. They'll sneer at the South behind their silk handkerchiefs and say, "You've had it easy for far too long." Let's not forget that the Inquisition seems to be an arm of the Orlesian Chantry. Anathema so far as they're concerned.
Here it is. Here's the map. So, the Anderfells and oh, the Qun are all the way up here. This is like the Qun area. I don't know what that says. There's Rivain. There's Antiva. There's Tevinter's huge. What? Tevinter is this big, filled with mages, and everyone freaks out about them. Navarra, Darkhaven, Accord. Orlais is huge as well, and Ferelden is not that big. Most of the game has taken place here then. And so where's Kirkwall? Along here somewhere? I can't read it. Is that it? Dude, the world is enormous, and all of the whole campaign has just taken place. The whole campaign. It's D&D. Has taken place in just such a small area. Tevinter is enormous. I thought Tevinter was going to be like one city, based on the way that they've referenced it.
We're not part of the Chantry. The Chantry opposed the Inquisition's formation.
You think that matters? Don't be silly. The Herald of Andraste. Your very title smacks of the Southern Chantry. You may as well be a heathen. I think they're far more frightened what you'll do if you succeed.
Just how often is blood magic used
This is
there?
what I'm curious about.
Oh, not at all.
Not at all.
That's what any Magister would tell you. They'd be convincingly offended by the notion too. Of
I'm
course,
up for using
what people
blood
call
magic.
blood magic here and what we consider blood magic are two different things.
What's considered actual blood magic in Tevinter?
Blood magic isn't inherently dangerous.
Okay, Noodle.
Using your own blood or that of a willing participant, what's the harm? The problem is that what's permitted only gets you so much power. And what if you need more? You always need more. That's where we get into sacrifices and demon summoning. None of that is done. Not officially. Behind closed doors, it's a different story. Real blood magic can give you an edge, a leg up against your opponents. It's safe to assume that any mage of rank does it. The rest are quietly shut out of power, to put it bluntly.
What's Dave saying? Dave, message me on Discord or I'm never going to see it.
You'd think the Templars would object.
I imagine they did, long ago. Once, their investigations might have been sincere. Then their balls were cut off. Too inconvenient. Nowadays, only the friendless are accused. Most of them probably innocent.
It frightens me every time in the bottom right when you see it save after
There
making a
must be
decision.
some mages who oppose this.
Of course. I do. And I'm not entirely alone. Occasionally, there'll be a Magister who makes noise, and then the reform talk begins. All very patriotic. Meanwhile, that Magister will be quietly shunned. Chances are, surprise, it's learned he was a Maleficar all along. Most learn to keep quiet. Me? I enjoy the allure of pariahhood.
Okay, bye.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet?
Who's this one?
in the
Wolfman gives it a sub to Ander!
I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I suppose the Inquisition will judge him eventually. I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew.
Hello, Noodle.
So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel. Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fade?
Dorian was sure. Impossible as it seems.
What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witnessed.
We didn't see him there though, did we?
So many were dead. More had been corrupted. Knowing what will happen if we fail.
I suggest we not fail. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Oh god, I've only just realised that we were at the Temple of Sacred Ashes at the beginning of the game. So in theory, I can make potions now as well. Remember, I wanted to grab 20. I only have 27 elf root. My god, this is why, isn't it? This is why I went running around. Is that really where you stand? Why there, video game designers? Why wouldn't you put him literally anywhere else? Could have stood him right here, it would have been better. Wolfman gifting subs to Lummox and then to Little Sia.
You're right. I'm sorry. When you spend your
I think you
days
just
teaching
gifted some
the child
pink
to write,
balls to Little
it's
Sia,
easy to
actually.
get caught up in the organization.
Enjoy the gift subs, boys. Have some of them emotes. Put some bradgasms in the chat. Hello?
Well, that's mages all over. So many robes, I bet all of Ferelden lost their curtains. I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
You don't like mages?
Do you have a problem with our new allies? With mages?
No problem with mages. I mean, you know some that are all right. My problem is magic. If mages sat on their hands, everything would be fine. I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
Let's kick her out of the Inquisition.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh yeah? Interested, are you?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden.
I got
Where
that
is
from
the enchantment dwarf?
Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
I expect more direct answers than that.
Which of this lot gave you straight answers? Not as many as you bloody well think, I guarantee. Look, I'm not from anywhere. No home, no castle, a few friends. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
Oh my god, my dog.
There's nothing to learn from any of that history.
Yes, don't do that. What? We lost so bad there was nothing left. You figure out what they wore on their deathbed. You wear it. Waste of time.
G'day, Moxie. How's it going, mate?
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
G'day, gassy Mexican. You alright there, mate? How you doing, good friend? It's rather late in the night for me because I'm in Australia, mate. What time is it for you? It's got to be quite early, right? Or midday-ish, right? That's right, mate, because I'm in Australia, mate.
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But Red Lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my Red Lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
Bum ba da ba.
How long does it take for Red Lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
Pork tacos.
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
I'd like to keep hoping it's a coincidence, if you don't mind. I need to be able to sleep at night.
Honestly, I think I'll give up sleeping for the foreseeable future. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
A cake. A giant cake. You're on the TV while I cook. Alright, well, I'll avoid doing this on your TV then. Nothing worse than having to look at this on the full screen, is there? Right? Let's have a party. Emma would never have a party.
After what just happened, I hardly feel like we won anything.
We're just getting started. You can't win a war in a day. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Start the timer. There's 1 hour left. Oh, I can sell stuff here. Let's sell all my boring things.
I don't know.
Time to sell.
Those are the
Oh, actually, I can
fortune
equip everyone who isn't in my party really quickly as well. Emma Chan has a point to spend. Look at the Vanguard stuff again. What was this one? More foes nearby, the harder and tougher you get. Problem is, I am not able to see anything. Sandra's got a point to spend in shield bashing. Sarah's got a point to spend in arrows. Blue lyrium is standard for mages to use magic. Red lyrium is demon energy that leads to bad outcomes, like the fell from Warcraft. Okay. Alright, I got ya. Yeah, I kind of figured out that much, but still. I figured that one lyrium could lead to another in some way. Perhaps. He's got 9 bloody points. What type of warrior is Blackwall? Weapon and shield, two-handed, Battlemaster, Vanguard. I haven't done any Battlemaster stuff. Typically, I mean, with Blackwall. What does he come with as standard? Sword and board. Sword and board? Okay. Sort of already have that in Cassandra though, right? Take the fight out of your foes. Critical hits leave them weakened. When you attack a target from behind, you leave them slowed. He's a scuffed Cassandra. Yeah, he seems like it. Vivian. What does she have? She has these magics, huh? I'm gonna get everything in here. Then a couple of frost spells. Vivian. Solus has got 1 more point. I think he needs this as well, so grab the Mind Blast and head towards that thing. Barrack has a point to spend. Everyone leveled up, huh? Iron Ball. He's two-handed, isn't he? We just want to give him all of this. And then probably the Vanguard stuff as well. What am I looking at? And then we're done. Alright, I know this is the least interesting thing of all time. Put some music on as well. Here you go, I'll put some music on. You're welcome. Here you go. while I just do all of this management. This is why I like Dragon Age 2 as well. I like really liked just being able to do my singular one person. Ooh, have we changed our weapon? AoE damage is improved. This does an extra 9 of 95. Oh, this does AoE damage in general. Oh, hell yeah. Can I give him this? No. And then I don't think we have any better armor for Emma-chan. Oh, maybe we do. Empty heavy arms, empty heavy legs. Wow, she finally looks different. Oh no. That means we have to put Cassandra in this. What is she gonna look like? Okay. Sarah. Dorian. Oh, Dorian can put this on, but that means maybe actually Solus can put this on. Human trained only, so this is literally just... Dorian. I'm equipping them just in case they end up in my party regardless, you know. It seems like there's a good chance they will just end up in my party regardless of what I want, you know. Oh, I have to be level 9 for that. Perfect. Does cold damage. You should take this one, and then Vivian should take this one. Who else have we got here that needs weapons and stuff? Alright. I think we're good. Let's sell the rest.
Like to use the hammer.
These have to be level 9 for this. Everything else can be sold. Bleeder of Souls. For a rogue. How do I deal with sigils and stuff? Is it time to learn sigils? I seem to have a sigil. I don't have a rogue that uses these weapons. I forgot about accessories. Wait, what did I have on imaging? Oh, I see. Oh god, he looks insane. Okay, right. Boring part over. God, I hate doing inventory stuff. No. Who's this he's speaking to?
And what are we supposed to do, exactly?
What you always do. Complain.
We've already spoken with Commander Cullen. No one listens. We want better quarters. We want the Templars kept at a distance. And some respect for...
This is not the Circle. You mages are our allies, not our wards. Act like it.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it.
Framing.
It never ends, evidently.
You don't need to tell me that.
I just don't know who told them I'm the one to yell at.
Is it that bad?
The mages are here as equals. They need to get used to what that means. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
I had to think on my feet, and I did what I could.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
You're flattering me.
I'm not. This always happens. Nobody ever takes my meaning.
You should see your face.
I'm thinking less flattering things now. Let's hope the breach has your sense of humor.
I've never spoken to Cullen because I still hate him from the first game, but I will now.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
That wasn't my idea.
I'd be concerned if it was. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising.
Can we go
I
there?
saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
You left the Templars for this. You believe the Inquisition can work?
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Never.
I hadn't planned on it, no.
Then I shall spare you. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
What's up, Spikey? How's it going? Have I spoken to everyone? Who's ally? Who's an ally I haven't spoken to? I don't know who that is. Who the hell's Krem? Who is Krem?
Nice work at Redcliffe. I could help the mages learn to work with Inquisition soldiers.
Oh,
if
he's
you
this
like.
guy. That sounds like a girl. Is it a
Chief
girl?
has
I
any
don't know.
apostates in the group.
Iron Bull said the charges were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
The Templars have holed up in Thoronfall Redoubt.
Haven't really spoken to Iron
no
Bull
idea
yet
what's
either,
happening
huh?
inside. I could have some of the boys poke around. If nothing else, we get a better look at the land.
I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull.
The Chief. First time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for a Canary, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Hello there.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
You sound like you want to head down there and give the troops some pointers.
Nah, I'm no good at command unless I know who my guys are sleeping with and what they like to drink.
Basically a Viking,
Inquisition's
isn't
already
he?
too large for that. The charges are big enough for me. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Leliana is our leader. Do we need one? Perhaps I should lead. Cullen commands the troops. We've got Cassandra.
Cassandra's been the driving force of this Inquisition. She's the leader in all but name.
Cassandra's a seeker. From what I gather, that's a bit like a Ben Hasrath. She's a good hunter and a great fighter, but she doesn't see the big picture. Too busy searching for answers. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences.
Dude, I'd be the best leader in the world.
Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off
We live
its
with our
ass and
decisions
all
here,
those
don't we,
soldiers
chat?
Go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
The reason I picked Cassandra there is because Leliana, Josephine, and Cullen are the ones at the war table. So they make decisions already. Whereas Cassandra doesn't get to make any decisions, which I think to be weird. Also, in character as Emma, she likes Cassandra the most, right?
Mages. Lovely.
They should have
Where
this
is Leliana?
breach
There
sealed
she is.
soon enough.
I suppose their gold spends as well as anyone else's.
There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Who? I missed who she said. Who's she going to kill? Who's she sending to kill someone? Did anyone see? Am I crazy? Am I the only one here? Hello? One of her spies turned. Oh, okay. I'll leave it to her then.
It will be done.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Trust me. Everything I do is to protect our interests. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
I'll leave you to do that, Leliana. I can trust you. Trust you more than anyone else here out of character, considering...
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul
there's
and
Vivian.
corrupt are
Considering
they
you were in
who
Dragon
have
Age
taken
Origins.
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
She wants to train mages. What is she asking me here? Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained. The mages need to be trained? The Templars need to be trained. Train the mages as Templars? Is that what she's asking me to do? She greatly disapproves uncontrolled mages.
These mages joined us freely. We don't need Templars
Okay.
to contain them.
My dear, I don't think you've grasped the magnitude of the situation. The veil is broken, and the raw power of the Fade rushes out like floodwaters through a shattered levee. In ordinary places where the veil is weak, magic is much more likely to attract demons. And if demons can walk our world with no blood magic to summon them, how safe do you think our allies are? There has never been a greater threat to mages than the Breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
Here's the thing. In almost every single one of these games, we've sided with the mages and freeing the mages and letting the mages be free, even though they are their own biggest problem. The issue with this game, in terms of most of the politics with the Templars and stuff mostly, is that they condemn the mages before they've ever turned or ever been tempted to blood magic and stuff like that. But that in turn is more likely to force them to turn to blood magic, and it becomes this kind of endless snake eating itself situation, which comes up in every single one of these games. But then there's Tevinter, where they're fine and they have an enormous country, and now I'm even more on the side of the fact that the Templars are the ones that are doing more damage to these mages and creating more blood mages than anything else.
You have a low opinion of your fellow mages.
It's not so much an opinion as grasping the obvious. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
Emma is a chaos demon, look at her. She is a creature of chaos and death and blood and fury and emotion. She would probably be okay in a world with wild mages.
I don't think the mages of the Imperium would agree with you.
Drunkards rarely agree that they ought to stop drinking. I wouldn't use them as role models.
Yeah, but their
Do
country
you know
hasn't
how young
destroyed
mages
itself.
are found? A little girl has a nightmare, and in her sleep, she burns her house down. A teenage boy has a fit, and lightning rips his mother to pieces. Imagine your own childhood and what would have happened if the darkest corner of your heart had a will of its own. People don't learn the fear of magic at Chantry services, my dear. They learn it from us. Tell me something.
That's just the world,
As you
though.
will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
The Circle was probably the best, right? The opinion of the Circle from me and in the world, is it different? The Circle was basically Hogwarts. There were circles which were Hogwarts for people who were mages to train at. What happened to the Circle? Because right now I want to go with we need the Circle back. Because as Elsa-chan, I was brought up in the Circle and it was fine. I kind of sided with the Circle throughout the entirety of Dragon Age Origins. But I don't know if I'm incorrect. They all revolted because of Anders' actions. Why? Why? They were disbanded for mistreatment of mages. Was the circle run by the Chantry then? The circle was a prison. The circle controlled by Templars, keeping them in line. Oh, okay. See, a version of the circle which is ruled by mages would be the best option here. I'm guessing the Chantry fucking hate mages. It's even worse than the circle. It's more the Chantry that pushes for control over mages because they teach that magic exists to serve man and never rule over him. Okay, I'm gonna go with mages should be free.
Mages should be treated like anybody else.
And yet, however much we may wish it, we are not like everyone else. Anyone can see that a chevalier is armed and dangerous, and they can see when his blade is about to strike. But can you spot a mage coming? And if he arrives at your stoop, can he leave his magic at the door? It's something to consider, my dear.
The mages revolted against the circles because Meredith used the Kirkwall circle to kill and magically castrate them. It was a system that enabled abuse. Yeah. No, I get that. That's fair. I would like to free all mages, and then at least from that point onwards we can re-establish a better version of existence for them. It's kind of hard to adjudicate, you know what I mean? Because I get that they are a lot more prone to danger. They're like walking nukes. But it doesn't mean they're not people. So it's a really, really rough line to walk. But for now, I think the best thing to do is to just, dude, burn it down, uproot everything, and start again with knowledge and see if we don't make the same mistakes.
What may I do for you?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
How do we get more?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Lady Drummond promised a visit. She has useful resources if we can get her to set aside her games.
What are her politics?
Oh, no, I meant actual games. Chess, cards, dice, little boards with carved idols from Tevinter. She made me play that with her for 8 hours once. Steer her towards cards, if she insists on a match.
What's up, N? Okay, did I speak to everyone?
Find me well
Am I missing someone?
Touch me with fire that I be cleansed. Tell me I have sung to your approval. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow.
Oh yeah, where's Blackwall? Where does he chill? What the hell? What made me level up?
Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his...
Blackwall's by the smith? Oh god, it's so far away.
What do you need?
Get XP from reading new books. Oh, okay. What do we get then? Yep. The more foes nearby, the tougher you get. That's exactly what I need. Some defensive stuff.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him.
Have you seen the horses Master Daniel sent the Inquisition? They're magnificent.
Better than what you ride in Arnsberg?
You sure?
Oh, you noble boys
Oh, there
never
he is.
change.
Make her look at it.
What's up, Floral Reef?
So much easier to
It is
ignore
and
when
it
it's
isn't.
far
It's
away.
not directly on the list, but Zelda games are, so.
And to actually walk out of it, to be that close.
It was nothing.
I survived. Nothing to crow about.
Nothing to crow about. Do people normally fall out of the sky where you come from? I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human.
Yes.
Being up front is better than Oxman.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything.
And he's a great
It's what
warden.
you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
Some worship me, I like that.
A few of them worship me and think I'm destined for greatness. I don't disagree.
I don't think I've ever met someone quite so proud of who they are. It's... refreshing. Suppose being called Andraste's Herald must go to your head. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Emma is quite egotistical. This is the will of Emma Chan. And so, thusly, Emma Chan was born. I have to quickly go and do something for Emma. She's not feeling well today. And she needs my help. So give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. I have returned, my children. I do enjoy that you all resub when I'm away from the computer. Very kind of you to do. Imperial Dawn with the 14, what's up? And Sephirus comes back.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands. From the lowest
Thanks very much,
slaves
boys.
to the highest kings. Those who bring harm
Yes, I have a poorly Emma at the moment, who must be attended to. Well, she is quite a sickly boy, considering she puts up the
Carter angry that the Inquisition
the front.
with the mages rather than
Oh, I need a deep stalker hide. I remember now.
We just want to profit.
I didn't realize any of Leliana's Oxman mercenaries were still here. Well, if you want new gear, you pay for it. Oh, you're her. Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster.
Oh.
I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you
Sensory
find what I
mechanites,
need
yeah.
to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
No, she's all right. She's
Make
just...
her go with you.
It's been a bad day, but I'm not too sure where we've been. Do do do. Do do do. Diabetes. Sensory mechanites. But yeah, she's just having, you know, considering she appears, I think, quite often as a functioning human, she is quite disabled. Physically and mentally. And, I'm on nurse duty, although, to be honest, I'm the worst nurse of all time, I think. Let's have a look at the war table, and then I think I might flip over to Hood. I'm going to flip over to Hood. I know that it's been a weird one. We've got 4 power,
Has
so I
Cassandra
don't want to
spoken to
spend
you
any
about
of
my
it
new recruits?
until Noodle tells
They
me
are not your
I
recruits,
can.
Commander. They're ours.
In your heart shall burn. What? Join forces with your new allies to assault the heart of the breach and close it once and for all. Bro, we can just do that? Alright. Answer a request from Hasmol! Hasmol's in the game. It's spelt different, but it's Hasmol. My Hasmol had a Z instead of an S. Daddy has. Yes, N, probably. There he is, man. Who is Hasmol? Commander Cullen. I understand the Inquisition is where... I wish I still had the Hasmol voice.
Commander Cullen, I understand the Inquisition is working with Redcliffe's mages. I'm surprised someone from Kirkwall would condone any arrangement with them, but it does put you in a position to aid us. Hasmol's circle sustained significant damage during the uprising. Rather than follow the Lord Seeker, many of our Templars elected to remain and deal with the aftermath. But our resources are limited. Furthermore, we have lost loyalist mages as Hasmol's people would happily throw them to the wolves. I fear we may fail in our duty to protect them. I trust you sympathize with our predicament. I humbly request our charges be transferred to the Inquisition.
We can arrange safe passage from Hasmol and let the city's leaders believe they owe us a favor. Hostility toward mages remains. There are ways to travel without drawing notice. We have a few Templars of our own. Hasmol's Templars will be comfortable working with them. They can ensure safe passage for the mages. Yeah. Absolutely send Cullen. Your men arrived this morning. It's good to see the Inquisition still trust Templars to perform their duties. Well, we don't really, but... you know. Daddy Hasmol. The Templars at Therinfall redoubt went quite well. The Inquisition dealt with Redcliffe. I'd be happy to take charges out to investigate the area. This calls for a light touch. My scouts can make a distraction, letting the Chargers sneak in close. I can send the Chargers in with Inquisition troops to bolster their numbers. No, we should be quiet about it.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, we got some fucking red lyrium and an amulet of power. Alright. Jesus. So this is like the main mission, I guess, isn't it? So I don't want to do that right now. We have investigate the shards. That's going to cost me 4 power. Truth or Dare. The University of Orlais. So, Truth or Dare. A page from Travels of a Chantry Scholar lies on the table. This page is circled. The region between Lake Celestine and the shores of the Waking Sea is known as the Heartlands, a place of vineyards and gilded marble estates the locals refer to as cottages. It is often said that Orlais' heart is plated with gold, and so it seems fitting that the Heartlands are perhaps the richest place outside of Val Royale. A note is written at the bottom of the page. Comte de Maurier and Marquis Cordemans both spend money like water, which to pursue. Comte de Maurier is a distant relation of the Empress. We should speak with him first. We have agents in place near Court Minutes now. We can infiltrate his manor at a moment's notice. No, listen, Orlais, we send in all of the... This means we did it wrong. An invitation. The leaders of the Inquisition. Death of so many, blah, blah, blah. Using the University of Orlais as a scapegoat for ills received or real. Considering your recent cowing of these clerics, the university is hoping you might see your way to protecting us from your rhetoric. Such a partnership could be beneficial for us both. We have research, magical as well as mundane, that we'd be pleased to share in exchange for aid. A bit of diplomacy to tell the clerics where their attacks are unwelcome should be enough, provided it is done delicacy. We could arm the university with what they like best. Information. Give them ammunition against anyone who speaks against them. The attacks will cease. A few soldiers stationed at the university along with some mercenaries should be enough of a demonstration to deter the Chantry attacks. Leliana seems to have it under control. Oh, guess not. Oh, we got Orlesian Army Warrior Armor. So I guess the next thing to do is whatever that mission was on the thing. However, we shall do it tomorrow. What was that armor? Let me just quickly look at it and see if it was any good. I don't really like what she's wearing right now, but it is what it is. Oh, we didn't actually get any armor. Oh, is it a blueprint? Maybe we'll look into that a little bit tomorrow as well. Yeah? What do you say? We're gonna flip. Over to a different game now. And I'm getting into this now. I'm actually really getting into it. If I wasn't so massively addicted to Hood, you know, I would probably play it all fucking day. I'm very sleepy today, man. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like I'm a little bit kind of all over the place today, but I'm really enjoying the game now. I'm kind of getting into it. This is what I mean, though. Like, look how much more I enjoy the game when there's like story-driven missions to complete, you know? Like, I feel so much more engaged and so much more interested in progressing. Whereas wandering around in circles collecting fucking elf root all day really kind of does my nut in after like longer than like half an hour to an hour of it really starts to fucking grind on my patience for some reason. But I've installed a couple of mods that should hopefully make me less prone to bitching about the game. So I'm going to switch over to Hood now with the boys. We're playing with Mythomatic. Yeah, look. Go and take a look at these guys if you want to bring up the different perspectives. Peachy. And Mythomatic. They're all people that I fucking love. I'm going to get a little bit of Hood in. I enjoy it. I do find that I get a little annoyed with it on stream, though. As soon as I play this off stream, I have like no desync. It's a bit annoying as well. I don't know if anyone's been playing Hood. But the difference between playing on the American servers and the European ones is ridiculous. Like, it's fucking annoying. The game is not perfect, but I'm really enjoying it. Who's that? Jared Leto? No way, dude. Jared Leto? Bloody Jared Leto's here, guys. This is madness. The sexual typo. The paper wank. The dickless baby.
Good.
Is that it?
My XLR is all screwed up, so can you just talk a bit so I can set your volume?